Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Tough times for Juventus, especially even more for Juventini that are trying to understand what is happening with all the leaked conversation, phone calls and so on that we are all able to read online. A total disaster. What a mess. I'm absolutely not happy. I am doing a video to actually repeat what Gravina, the president of Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio, was saying a few days ago. No to street lynching. And also today in Tuttosport we can see the witch hunt. Stop the witch hunt. This is actually what all Italian managers are asking. Stop the witch hunt, because at the moment there is nothing that is proving correctly that Juventus is guilty. But this is not what we are feeling. We Juventini obliged to read all these things online. It's a total disaster online and on the papers. The media is again doing a beautiful media war, as we already experienced in 2006. And it's even worse now, because if in 2006 you didn't have the same impact of social media, today it is everywhere. And it looks like Juventus is guilty of everything, that we are already in third, fourth, fifth division of football, out of everything. Because since we asked, or Gravina asked to stop the street lynching, what do we see? The papers with, out of all the Europa Cups, Champions League or Europa League, they are speaking even maybe about this season, of next season, maybe for a few weeks. We are speaking about Juventus not able to do the Mercato. We already see all the penalties that Juventus can have, the risk that Juventus can see. We see all the leaked phone calls. We see Cristiano Ronaldo on the front pages, missing 20 million euro with secret agreements. They found the papers. We see what Juventus is risking. Juventus is risking this. Juventus is risking this. Then we see also Corriere dello Sport with an even more crazy title. Juventus is thinking to sell the club. Mamma mia. Luckily, Gravina, that is the boss of Italian football, said, please, no street lynching. Mamma mia. So I will give you my opinion about all these kind of things. First of all, you have to understand that there are three kinds of leaked things at the moment. The first one are the phone calls. And I have to say that yes, it's true, we made some mistakes. We know it. Bad management from the signing of Cristiano Ronaldo. I saw also some people saying, Beppe, or people, not only Beppe, but stop blaming Cristiano Ronaldo. Nobody's blaming here Cristiano Ronaldo. We are just showing actually a point where all the downfall of Juventus started. Well, it started with the big spending money of Cristiano Ronaldo, followed by a COVID crisis where Juventus was not able to capitalize and to do actually the return on investment that they were thinking, on top of really bad management from that moment on. So nobody is speaking about Cristiano Ronaldo, just to point a moment. Well, phone calls, I'm asking myself, but Juventus in 2022, after what happened in 2006, pay attention when you are calling, when you are speaking on the phone, pay attention. That's one. Let's put that aside, that's one. Then there are also the secret screenshots from WhatsApp groups that we saw from Giorgio Chiellini, for example, with his message in a WhatsApp group to the players. Then I'm asking myself, but is there anybody that is asking to Giorgio Chiellini, first of all, if it's a true screenshot? I don't know. We are putting everything online without really checking if it's true or not. Anyway, even if it's true, it's really strange that we are able today in 2022 to publish this kind of leaked screenshot. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm thinking that if not even allowed by law to divide screenshots that are in private groups. Anyway, and then the third one that is really making me think and also really making me nervous today during that video is the listening devices. You know, these microchips that you are putting under a table of an office in the restaurant, or that you are putting under the desk of an office, or that you are putting under a car or in a car, whatever. These kind of microchips that you saw in Enemy of the States with Will Smith, for the people that are a bit older. Well, these listening devices, guys, in 2022, they are using listening devices to listen to the conversation of Juventus. Guys, but are you know what we are talking about? They are not even using these listening devices in Italy to listen to the mafia. They are not. Because some people, when they are asking, can we do it? They are saying, no, you are not allowed to use them because it's secret information, it's private, you can't enter the privacy of some things. So you have to really pay attention. They are not even using it for World War things. It's really strange. Why not these big criminal things? Not, and Juventus, yes. I'm asking, why? Why? Can someone explain me why these listening devices arrived in the offices of Juventus? I'm really asking myself, guys, why are we never hearing Adidas was put on listening devices? Coca-Cola, these big corporations, we never hear about them. We never hear about them. Juventus, we hear, and it's not the first time. They are still persisting. We never hear, De Laurentiis was putting in a listening device. Never. We never hear them. Then some people will tell me, yes, Beppe, but you are an open public company. You are there with some shareholders and so on. So you are a public company, and that's true that you are actually judged in a more severe way. Yeah, okay, maybe yes. But if someone is doing something bad, public company or not public company, you have to be judged equally, public or not. That's my case, that's my opinion. I still don't understand it really seriously. Then, the timing, it's really strange. It's really strange that these leaked conversations, they arrive in the same week where all the board of Juventus, they resigned. These leaked conversations, we saw already some of them. They were already existing 1 year ago and also in October when they stopped actually working on these cases. Well, they were all already there in their possession. It's strange now the board is resigning and all of them are everywhere, all over the place, all of them. And not completely the shocking part, the bold, big sentences are there at the disposal of the public. With a lot of journalists, experts, professionals that are already saying Juventus is guilty of this, Juventus is guilty of that, Juventus did this, Juventus did that, Juventus is paying black money, Juventus is exaggerating the value of a player. My friends, it's a bit exaggerated. Luckily, and I repeat what I said in the beginning of the video, there was Gravina that was asking to stop the street lynching. Well, looks like nobody is really listening. Looks like in 2006, after, unfortunately, the passed away of the two presidents of Juventus, we're speaking about Umberto and Gianni, everything started to be public because there was nobody to defend them. Well, attenzione, because Juventus, they planned to defend themselves. But you know what's really annoying? It's that whatever will happen, even if Juventus will be clean of everything, by UEFA, by Consob, by Italy, by whatever, the brand Juventus is taking a hit that will remain forever and ever. Forever and ever. We will be treated like Juventus, the one that are stealing. We will be the mafia. We will be this. We will be this. We will be the one that were lucky not to go in Serie B. We will be lucky. We will be the one that have paid also the judges and the court to avoid relegation. Because it remains. With everything that people are doing now. It's crazy. And why are they doing it? Of course, speaking about Juventus will attract the mass. Will make sure that the papers will be sold. Of course, speaking about Juventus, it helps. It helps because people are curious. They want to click. They want to read. True or not, they don't care. Anti-Juve people, they don't want the truth. They don't want the truth. They don't care about informing themselves. Even some Juventus, they don't want to inform themselves. They don't want to take the time to inform themselves. So imagine in anti-Juve, the only thing that they want is to see these big titles so that they can screenshot them and be able to conserve them in their phone material of Juve so that in 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, when you will win a game 2-1 versus Inter at the last minute, they will show you these screenshots. That's the only thing that is interested. If Juventus is guilty or not, it's not a problem today. It's not a problem today. Do remember the Suarez case. Juventus went out clean of that thing. The profit cases were already done. And all the clubs, Napoli and so on, Juve, were clean. Well, we are still speaking about destroying the image of Juventus. This is what they are doing, manipulating everything, putting on front pages what is happening, but not only with the details. No, with already some sentences, with already the penalties, with already the punishment for Juventus. You know what's the problem? The young kids at school that are supporting Juventus. Well, his Milan friend, his Real Madrid friends, his Inter friend, they don't know they are kids at school. Well, they will be mocked and they don't know how to defend themselves. The people from Juve that are a bit less informed, they don't want to hear about that. And that's totally correct because they want to speak about Mercato. They want to speak about football on the field. Well, It's a pity because these people, they will maybe take distance from our beloved Juventus. And it's really a pity. They are speaking about selling Juve, guys. Selling Juventus, big title now already. Because Elkan is saying, I'm tired of about seeing the stocks of Juventus going up and down, up and down. We are not really winning a lot of money. We are maybe thinking to sell the club. Well, it's a pity. It's really a pity to see these big titles now. Maybe it will happen in the future. We don't know. We don't know. It can happen. Why not? But it's really strange, all these big titles. Guys, Italian football, and that's the two last part that I want to speak about. The Italian football, Gravina, but also the president from other clubs like Percassi and so on and so on. They are asking to stop judging before the verdict. Why? Why? Why is the Italian world not really going on it like the other ones? Why that being prudent? Well, if you want to make bigger the profit cases of players, if COVID hit not only Juve but all the teams in the world, well, maybe they know that they did the same thing. Attenzione, attenzione. At the moment it's only Juventus because it's attracting a lot of media, mass, the people that want to read. But attenzione to the other ones. Attenzione to the other ones. That being said, Juventus will not bend. This was the title of Tuttosport today. Juventus does not bend. Why? Because yesterday they rewrote the financial books and they didn't change that much, showing in financial words, we are not guilty and we will defend ourselves in every single place that we need to do it. Guys, this was me speaking about the annoying part. Attenzione, if you're still there at the end of the video, I'm not saying Juventus is clean of everything. I'm not defending. If people did bad things, well, as everywhere in all the world, you have to be punished for it. Absolutely. But attenzione, before going with Juventus guilty, Juventus destroyed, Juventus Serie B, attenzione, attenzione. I'm asking myself, why always Juventus on the big pages? Attenzione. Put a maximum fly. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We see each other later today. Grazie, forza. Juve.